Now, being on
Right.
Amazon, though, it seems a little. It would seem to me as if it's a little more difficult to get your book out there. Do you find that to be the case?
I do. I think it's definitely grown organically. I think that the LitRPG group on Facebook has been huge for a lot of people in LitRPG trying to come out. It's also been great for us weeding out people that are like, hey, my book's LitRPG, and you're like, no, you're just jumping on it. You have nothing to do with us. And the people on the group, I mean, they will tear you up if they don't like what you're doing, and they'll sing your praises if you do. So I think that that's been very helpful. As far as like only being on Amazon, which is what I have to do if I want to do the Kindle Unlimited thing, it's an
Yeah.
exclusive kind of deal. I mean, there are other book things. I mean, there's Barnes and Noble and there's Smashwords, and honestly, I just haven't really learned that much about it either. But it's one of those things where if I had a dedicated editor, they're like, okay, well, look at this statistic and look at this, I'd be like, okay, maybe we'll do X, Y, or Z. But for me, it's like, I'm putting a book out that people like. I only started 6 months ago, and yet, I feel like I'm becoming a recognized name in the genre. Like a couple of my fans are like, oh yeah, you're the father of LitRPG, and I'm like, oh, don't tell Brent Roth about that. So I mean, it is a little difficult, but it kind of just depends on like how much you care about it. Like me personally, I'm going to start trying to enter some of my works in literary competitions now that I have a little bit more time. There's just a newsletter or two that's gone out about me to like just sort of local whatevers, and I mean that's it. And basically, I'm trying to just engage different forums, so the different social media forums, but also one